Hello everyone, my name is Tim, and we are now going to take a look at another Linux distribution, which you might have saw that I had in my downloads folder last time when I did the Elementary OS review. But this is the Peer OS, Peer Linux. But I believe it goes on. It says Peer OS, Peer Linux. I don't really know. Efficient, modern, and free. What else? Download, read more. So let's take a look what it has to offer. Great new features. Sorry. Peer OS 7 is easy to use, and it comes with thousands of free applications. Peer OS 7 does everything you need to. It'll work with your existing PC files, printers, cameras, and MP3 players. Mission Control gives you a bird's eye view running apps. Desktop Switcher. The lower part of the screen gives you a full view of the virtual desktop. So you can have multiple desktops, which is a pretty standard thing along Linux distributions. I believe this, as well as Elementary, is based off Ubuntu. Notification Center. Display all your notifications in one place. This is a pretty nice thing, actually. I've never seen that before. We'll take a look at it later. Launchpad. Each app is represented by an icon, and Launchpad creates as many pages of the app icons as you need. Swipe across your trackpad to move between pages and open any app with a click. So, yeah. Recommended requirements: 512 meg RAM, 8 gig available disk space, 800 x 600 display resolution. So, I've already downloaded this. I have the 64-bit, and I'm going to virtualize it because, sorry, my sound card is recognized. It works in Linux, but the mic doesn't. So, yeah, sorry. But it's a Creative Sound Blaster, pretty decent sound card. So I'm not gonna blame them. Anyway, what are we gonna do? Peer OS. It's a Linux distribution of, yeah, let's say Ubuntu. 64-bit, thanks. Next, how much RAM? 4096. Create virtual hard drive now. Yes. Next, dynamically. Peer OS, create. Yeah. So start, and it will start up disk. Well, as there's no OS and there's nothing on this, we need to select something to start it up with. Peer OS, start. So I'm just gonna bring up my task manager, so you might see. Oh, let's do. You know what? We're gonna start installer directly. So how was this to install and stuff? Well, we're gonna take a look at that, but it was actually pretty, I wouldn't say hard, but complicated to get working running off a USB stick, because it needed some kind of custom installer boot thing. I don't really know. Yeah. So, anyway, here we are. Install English. Continue. I run this Peer OS on my server, by the way. Think I'm gonna change to Elementary, actually. Or just some Debian based would work even better, I think. Anyway, we want to install third-party software, which is MP3, Flash, and all that kind of stuff. We have 6 gigs of hard drive space, and we are connected to the internet. I do not want to download updates and install them. So just continue. It will search through all the disks if you have multiple. Erase disk and install Peer. Yes, we want to do that. Do we want to encrypt the new Ubuntu installation for security? No. And once again, Ubuntu based, they haven't touched much on this installation, I see. Use LVM with new Ubuntu installation. This will set up a logic volume management. It allows taking snapshots and easier creating and easier partition resizing. Nah, we'll just hit continue, and we will start installing. I'm in Sweden. I'm not in Stockholm, and I'm in a lot smaller town, but I'm in Sweden. So I'll just click next, because that's for the clock, standard Ubuntu installation. And yes, Sweden. I want a Swedish layout. Swedish. There we are. Swedish. Continue. My name is Tim, as I said, and we're just gonna do password. Require my password to log in. That gives us a chance to see the login screen, basically. But yeah, so it's copying files right now. It's going pretty fast. Let's just take another look of what this has to offer. So, Peer OS. I will just leave this right here so we can see. Peer Linux. We'll go to the About page, and yes, my PC is pretty slow, mainly because of my hard drive. You know, I'm virtualizing, I'm recording, and I'm trying to go to Google. So that's pretty decent. I also have Skype and Spotify up, but that's on my second screen. So please work. You know what? We'll just open the task manager, which didn't want to work either. Does anything work? Or did the whole thing freeze? That's a big question. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Aurora. We'll just close that for now, I think. I will minimize this. We'll just not skip, we'll keep to this. And that gives us a chance to take a look at the web browser as well in here. I think that this, as well as Elementary, uses Midori as the default web browser. I'm not a big fan of Midori. I don't know why, but when I run Linux, I go Chromium for my web browser. But when I'm using Windows, I go Firefox or Aurora, or yeah, that kind of stuff. So you have the help stuff here anyway, on the on-screen keyboard, screen reader, keyboard modifiers, and a high contrast. System information management, this seems to be restart, quit, preferences, about, networking, the volume, and yeah, here's the about this computer and stuff. Installing system, configuring. It seems to be a lot of configuring actually while installing stuff, sadly, but it's pretty fast, even faster when you do it on an actual machine actually. So let's just see when we get in here if this is as smooth as Elementary is, even when virtualized. I must say that Elementary is the most clean and smooth operating system I've ever tried. I haven't taken a look at Zorin. I might do that later while I'm on this Linux distribution review theme kind of videos. Ubuntu. We need to take a look at Ubuntu. I've run Ubuntu several times, so I'm pretty familiar with it. And the reason why I didn't start with Ubuntu, well, Honestly, there's a lot of Ubuntu reviews out there, and I started with Elementary. That was my first one. Yes, I do want to restart now. And let's just take away this. Just remove the CD. Can't read file. Input/output error. Oh no. Yeah, so continue. Well, the reason why I didn't start with Ubuntu or something, but why I did start with where's my mouse? So it does seem like we need to go full screen. Yeah. Because I searched for elementary OS things, and I didn't find any good. Anyway, you see here, complete ripoff of Mac. Let's just go switch. Yeah, I'll do that. And we're back here. Nice. I want to go back. Doesn't look like I can do that. That was pretty bad. Now, I want to log in as Tim. Password. And yes, complete fucking ripoff of Mac. But hey, what did you expect? It's pure OS. So we want to take a look at a few stuff here. Let's start with the Finder. Oh look, it's an Apple browser, except you don't have the column view, which you actually does have on the Elementary file browser. Let's take a look. I think this is Nautilus with a skin. Files. Let's try a thing. Let's try to start Nautilus. Nautilus. Yeah, this was Nautilus with a skin. Yeah, so icons, it have the glow effect once you move over them. Pretty standard file browsing actually. You can search and yeah, that kind of stuff. It have the hard disks and USB drives and stuff, and CD, DVD ROMs and stuff listed on the desktop, just as the Mac. This has a desktop. Elementary does not. So we can go in here, change desktop background. Background. Is there any? No, it doesn't seem like that. Screensaver. It have a lot of screensavers. I think I used there's the Apple II. This is quite funny. Atlantis attraction, tunnel barcode. I use something called boxed. It might be that one. No, it's not boxed. There's something on box. I'm pretty sure about that. Bubble. Nah. Is it cage? Cage, it might be. Yeah, this is the one. Quite a mind fucking thing. Preview. Yeah. So there's the screensavers. You have region and language. Pretty standard stuff. Online accounts. Facebook, Windows Live, AIM, Salute, Yahoo. Skype is not listed here. That's kind of odd. Maybe if you install it. Brightness and lock. Turn screen off when inactive for 1 minute. Lock on. Lock screen after screen turns off. And yeah, you can set a time. Require password when waking from suspend. Show notifications when locked. Here's the background and oh, when you clicked on it, nice. we change to this. Oh, this seems nice. So it does seem like you have access to your pictures and colors and stuff right here, but I'm not gonna worry about that because I don't have any pictures and I don't want a flat, plain old color. So hardware, Bluetooth, color, yeah, and display. All of this is pretty standard actually. Let's just bump this up. Apply. Keep this configuration. Maybe a little bit big. Maybe. It shouldn't be, but it is. Still too big. Well, I guess this is the one I'll go for. Keyboard. All of this is standard stuff, you know. There's nothing new. Sound. Still just regular old stuff. So, the web browser. Where's the web browser? Oh, it does use Firefox. That's nice. I thought it used Medora. But anyway, let's just go do search for Peer OS then. Here, Peer Linux. About. Where's the about? Here it is. Peer Linux is a French distribution. I will wish with a capital I. The tank. Ubuntu theme. Elementary theme. Not theme. For the great work on the desktop technology, Peer Linux uses the following items: Gala, Wing Panel, and Slingshot, and finally Frozen for its involvement and developments for Peer Linux 6. So this is Peer Linux 7. It does have both server and desktop, though the difference is just that with the desktop you get a user interface, with the server you don't. On Air, their music player, I believe it's like iTunes, pretty much a rip-off. No, just standard music on Air noise thing. Yeah, not much in here. Let's take a look about on Air website. Yeah. So there's not too much about this distro anyway. Oh, VLC pre-install. Except that it's skinned. Period. This is a thing that they are really proud of. My peer, for example. There's a lot of stuff you can go through here. Icon size. Let's just do 36 and position, hide, IntelliHide, unhide delay, position offset. My panel, show clock, show second, show date, show day, time format, 24 hours. There's a lot of stuff you can go through here. Hot corners, all this kind of stuff. My notifications, where I want them. I want them up there. That's notification, thank you. Others. Logout menu, show. Shutdown menu, show. Windows animation. Nice. So now is a good time to show the notification error. That was this one that I thought about. It does list every notification here once you get them. It says the notification, the description, when you got it, and from what application. So pretty nice stuff actually. Anyway, moving along. Clean my peer. If you've ever seen CCleaner for Windows, this is like that. Just click play, and it will start cleaning up stuff. And temporary files, trash files and stuff, and then it will ask you for a password to continue. That's for temporary files, folders, auto clean and auto remove. You know, root stuff. Come on. Nice, done. Peer utils, peer PPA manager. Just a normal PPA manager. Nothing too fancy. Launchpad. They talked about this. This is your launcher. And while we're here, you can see we have Synaptic, we have Flash, software updater, duh, Brasero, and we have VLC and On Air. Those two we did go over. LibreOffice pre-installed, Empathy, Get It, real nice to see Get It. Peer OS Software Center, and yes, you guessed it, it's the Ubuntu Software Center. Yeah. So more Launchpad. You can go through categories up here, and it decides to go back for some reason. To start something, just click on it. Pretty self-explanatory. Peer OS doesn't say, oh look, you get about this computer, CPU AMD FX 8358 core processor. You don't say, but I have only handed this one core out of my 8. GPU, yeah, nothing there. Drives, memory, kernel. Found 1 kernels. Oh no, I didn't have multiples. Oh no. Up here in this corner, I think something was. Yeah, if you had lots of windows open, you would get an overview of those. So let's just open like 2. I think that was this corner. Come on. Oh, guess not. I know that this corner, although, is supposed to show the desktop switcher or workspace switcher. Sorry, but I guess that fucked up somewhere in the let's see, my peer workspaces, hot corners. So this is supposed to be desktop switcher, and this is supposed to be mission control. I think that's about right. Let's try again. Yeah, there we go. You also got come on. There we go. Your 4 workspaces. So you can take one application, drag them around. Pretty standard. But I don't think that it's lots more to go over in this. You have Geary Mail. And yeah, it's basically Ubuntu with the skin. Anyway, thanks for watching this review. If you've liked it, please like the video. Duh. A favorite would help me a lot. Or subscribe if you want to see more Linux distribution reviews of me. And if you have anything you think I could do better, you think I did good or something like that, please just leave a comment. I'm thankful and try to read them, as you don't get the notifications on the YouTube homepage anymore, sadly. Anyway, let's just shut down this and see how it looks. Shut down. Yeah, it's the startup screen was just like Apple's, and the shutdown is just like Apple's, except that it's actually a peer. So yeah, pretty standard stuff there. I wonder how much disk space I have left though. 115 gig. Snapshots, nothing. Anyway, thanks for watching this review, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.